What is going on, guys? It's your boy Dylan the Villain, and we're coming back at you once again with some Total Extreme Wrestling 2020. It's Tuesday, week 2 of July 1997. It is time for episode number 10 of Sunday Night Heat. We're in front of 3,800 fans in the St. Joseph Civic Arena. I believe we are a sold-out crowd here tonight for Sunday Night Heat, and this Sunday Night Heat is a little bit special. MTV allowed us 30 more minutes so we can book a little bit more stories and tell a little bit more stories and book a little bit more matches. But we are going to go ahead and start the show, and like always, we start the pre-show. And about that had terrible wrestling and a non-existent crowd heat, Christian defeats Jushin Thunder Liger by pinfall. The match got a 54. This could have been on the main card. Christian with a 50 and Jushin Thunder Liger with a 53. Not bad for both guys. As we know, Edge is out with an injury. He'll be back in about... he should be back in game time. He should be back in a few months, actually. About 3 months or something. His surgery was a success, so he is on the road to recovery. I just want to give some Christian something to do while he's not waiting on Edge. Kind of sucks. I had big plans for Edge and Christian, and Edge got injured. I can't remember who injured him. Same thing with Farouk. Farouk's going to be out for a little bit. That's why we haven't been seeing the APA. I can book Farouk in angles, but I cannot book him in matches, and that kind of sucks. My tag team division is taking a hurting here as of late. But we have some prizes here tonight, and we're going to go ahead and start the show. Not a bad little pre-show match between Christian and Jushin Thunder Liger. But we go ahead and start the show. And as y'all seen last Sunday Night Heat on episode number 9 of Sunday Night Heat, Crash Holly has shown up here in the World Wrestling Federation. He was looking for his cousin Bob Holly. The last he heard of Bob Holly, that he was a race car driver, now he's a professional wrestler. Crash says if his cousin can do it, then he can do it. Crash picked up a big win. In this segment, we see Crash basically talking to his cousin, saying that, they can get the job done. They're cousins. And Bob pretty much like, no, you need to go back home to Alabama. You need to go back home. You don't belong here. You're not going to make it here. This company's going to eat you up and spit you out and chew you up alive. It's hard enough for me. I can only imagine what it's going to be like for my little cousin. He's like, nonsense. He's like, just like back home, when me and you team up, we're unstoppable. So, Crash Holly basically says that he talked to people, and they got a tag team match up next. And Bob Holly's kind of like, oh, I don't know about all that. Crash is like, nonsense. We'll beat them. I know we will. We go on to that match. In an abysmal match, they beat the Godwins when Bob Holly pinned Phineas Henry O'Godwin with a Falcon Arrow. Crash with a 42, Bob Holly with a 54, and Phineas O'Godwin and Henry O'Godwin with a 47 each. The match got a 52, not bad. The Godwins have the tag team specialist bonus, and color commentary gave the match a boost. Not bad match. Crash was right. They did pick up the win, and Bob Holly picked up the pinfall victory. So, the Hollies basically inserting themselves in the tag team division. We're going to move on to the next segment. Hopefully we can see more of the Hollies moving forward. And speaking of tag teams, this tag team came to an end when brother Scott Steiner beat up Rick Steiner after their pay-per-view matchup. Scott Steiner has been saying for weeks now he believes that he is the better person. I don't get that. He is the best promo in all the land. Scott Steiner, he comes out to the ring and he cuts a promo on Rick Steiner. Segment got a 69. Nice. And announcing quality and color commentary gave a match a boost. Scott Steiner comes out and goes, now I know all of y'all came here tonight to see the big bad booty daddy, the genetic freak, Freakzilla, Big Papa Pump, whatever you want to call me. He goes, but my brother Rick, last Shotgun Saturday night, or wherever, he couldn't even beat some jabroni who likes to dress up like a Power Ranger and wear a mask and believes that he's some Power Ranger doing Kung Fu moves. Well, you ain't Bruce Lee, Jack. And I know that you could have beat Rick. I could beat Rick with my eyes closed, hands tied behind my back. Just like whoever y'all put me up against, I'm going to beat their jabroni asses, and I'm starting to get sick and tired of not getting booked in matches and cutting these promos. And I'm sick of it, and I want a match. So next week, if I don't get a match, I'm just going to find me a match. And I'm going to do what old Scott Steiner do. And that's leave my opponent laying in the ring on their back, laying in pain, as I take one of my freaks back to my hotel room and make them scream my name, because nothing is finer than doing the 69er with old Scott Steiner. Holla if you hear me. And he drops the mic and he walks out of the ring. The segment got a 69. Nice. Kind of funny with Scott Steiner, but we're going to move on to the next segment. And it is one of my favorite. I'm so glad these two have good chemistry together. One of my favorite little rivalries going on right now is Jerry Lynn versus Lance Storm. Lance Storm did a 44. I wonder why he did a 44. Usually he does a lot better than that. But an bout that had terrible wrestling, not as a crowd heat, Jerry Lynn and Lance Storm drew following a double disqualification. And the reason why it was a double disqualification is because the Old School Express comes out and attacks Jerry Lynn and Lance Storm in the middle of the match. As you know, all four of these men have competed in the land of Extreme, Don Marie with Lance Storm. And they came out and attacked him. What is the Old School Express? What message are they trying to send for these two light heavyweight competitors, Jerry Lynn and Lance Storm? Only time will tell. The segment got a 33. It didn't do too good, but why did the tag team of the Old School Express come out and attack Jerry Lynn and Lance Storm? We will have to find. Hopefully we can get some answers real soon. Maybe on next Sunday Night Heat we can find the answers to that. Because we go to commercial, and when we come back, we are standing in the locker room once again, in Billy Gunn's locker room as he's getting ready. And here comes Goldust. And before Goldust can even talk, Billy Gunn's like, look, man, I done told you, I'm not interested. I'm not interested, okay? I don't want to be your tag team partner. I mean, I'm flattered that you're my fan, but you're kind of creeping me out. And then he's like, and what the hell do you even have? And it cuts to Goldust, and he's wearing his Billy Gunn shirt, his ass lover's t-shirt that says, I'm an ass lover. And Chyna's wearing one too. Chyna doesn't speak. Chyna just stands there with her arms folded. And Goldust goes, look, Billy. May I call you Billy? And Billy Gunn kind of like, I guess so. He's like, huh. Anyway, Goldust looks happy, and he's just like, look, week after week you come out here and you put on amazing performance after amazing performance after amazing performance. And I just love everything that you're doing in the ring. And you already know I'm a huge fan, so I had to get you something. And then Chyna, like, out of nowhere, just like pulls out this body pillow, and it's in the shape of Billy Gunn, but like he's doing a signature taunt with his hand on his butt, you know, on on his ass. Hopefully, I'm painting the scene for you here, but it's a body pillow, but instead of being the front of the body, it's the backside of Billy Gunn, but he's facing backwards, like Billy Gunn's little taunt where he grabs his ass, but where his ass is, it's a lump, like a pillow on the body pillow, to where you can lay your head on the ass part of it. And Billy Gunn's like, what the hell? What? And Goldust is like, look, man. He's like, the World Wrestling Federation doesn't do enough merchandise. And he's like, and me and China were talking, and we just, a huge fan of yours, and your whole gimmick's the ass, and we love asses too. So we decided to make custom, one-of-a-kind Billy Gunn body pillows with life-size ass. And Billy Gunn's just like, man, no, you are not selling this. And he's like, but it's a part of the Ass Lovers fan club, man. This is selling off the shelves right now. And he's like, Billy Gunn's like, how many have you sold? He's like, well, we haven't really sold any recently. And Billy Gunn's just like, so you're the only one with one? And Goldust is like, as of right now, yes, but I'm telling you, if you get behind this, Billy Gunn's like, look, man. Look, once again, I'm flattered that you're my fan, and China, you're my fan too. I mean, me and China, nice to, I know that you're dating Goldust now, but okay, but, we go back. This is weird. And China just kind of stands there. She doesn't really say anything. She has that face on her, that look on her face, this look right here. And Goldust is like, look, I'm telling you, if you put me in charge of your fan merchandise, you'll be making millions of dollars, probably more than you're making in your contract right now. I mean, I know I make a couple $1 million myself in my contract, but I know you being a low-ranking talent on Sunday Night Heat, I know that you, and Billy Gunn's like, what did you just say? What did you just say? You don't think that I'm good enough to be on Shotgun Saturday Night or Monday Night Raw? And Goldust is like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. He's like, that's what it sounds like you're saying. He's like, look, Jack, I tell you what. He's like, I ain't got time to worry about you. I got a match to go be a part of. I ain't got time for this. I'll whatever. And he just walks off, and he slaps the body pillow out of Goldust's hand, and Goldust looks heartbroken. He's just like, I spent hours making that. And then we go to commercial, and we come back, and it is the Billy Gunn match, and a belt that had little heat, and embarrassing wrestling. Billy Gunn defeats Big Daddy V by pinfall with the Fame-Master. I finally changed his finishing move to the Fame-Master. The match got a 54. I mean, it didn't, it did okay. Billy Gunn with a 53. I mean, yeah, it did better. And Big Daddy V with a 44. Billy Gunn, potential face turn. I got to cut that off. And a color commentary gave the match a boost. Not a mount, the match a boost. We move on to the next segment. Ah, yes. Billy Gunn picking up a win. We go backstage. Y'all wasn't expecting to see this storyline play out on Sunday Night Heat. We go backstage. And it's Shane McMahon, and he's standing there with two of his, I guess you can say, hired hands, Vader and Sid. And Shane McMahon goes, look, Dad isn't here this week. He took the week off to work out the number one contender scene and who he thinks deserves to be the number one contender against Bret Hart's championship, or he's coming up with plans or something. We're going to find out on Monday Night Raw, but y'all two, look, man, y'all two are embarrassing yourselves. And Vader's like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm tired of every single week y'all two chasing around Dwayne Gill for the hardcore title. He's like, I don't know why my dad made that a championship, okay? I mean, nobody knows who Dwayne Gill is. Nobody knows where he showed up or where he came from. He's claiming to be a champion, a former world heavyweight champion, but I don't remember the guy. And both Vader and Sid's like Vader kind of looks at Sid and he's like, he's joking, right? And Sid's just like, I don't remember the guy. And Vader's kind of like, well, I kind of do because I'm the one who beat him up, but he doesn't say anything out loud. And Shane's like, look, the point being is, y'all need to get away from the hardcore title, okay? That title's beneath y'all, right? I know it's great being a champion, and I know it's great being on the card and everything like that when it comes to pay-per-views, but y'all never going to be on a pay-per-view fighting for the hardcore title. So I was thinking, our tag team division has been taking hits here lately, and I thought it would be a great idea to team y'all two up together. I mean, y'all used to team up together before, right? And they were just like, yeah, we're actually good friends. And Shane's like, there you go. That's another tag team that we can add to the tag team division. He's like, look, I know that y'all can beat the Godwins. I know that y'all can beat the Bomb Crushers. I know that y'all can beat whoever I put y'all up against, okay? APA, the Hardys, any tag team that y'all go against, I know that y'all are just going to beat them and destroy them. So I tell you what, get away from the hardcore title. Y'all two team up and worry about the tag team titles. Y'all make a lot more money. The tag team titles are defended at every single pay-per-view. That's guaranteed pay-per-view money right there. And Sid and Vader look at each other and it's like, yeah. And Shane's like, and also, y'all don't have to wrestle for the whole 10, 15 minutes, however long y'all match goes, 20 minutes. Y'all can tag in and out and rest. Y'all be well rested and well taken care of. He's like, look, I'm just looking out for y'all too, man. I don't want to see either one of y'all two lose y'all's job, and Dad's been talking about getting rid of y'all because y'all just been on a losing streak here lately. So maybe if y'all get in the tag team division and start winning, maybe he'll keep y'all around. And Sid and Vader look at each other and is like, that's a good idea, Shane. Yeah. And Shane's like, well, I'm glad to hear it. Because tonight, I'll put y'all in a tag team matchup. Y'all's match is up next, so good luck, gentlemen. And Sid and Vader, they look happy, and they're just like, yeah, we're going to crush whoever. We're going to crush them. And, something did not go right. I didn't move segments around the right way. Oh, no. That's not good. So the main event is going to be Sid and Vader. I was wondering why that segment was so early. Anyway, last week we're going to try to save this. Last week, Jerry Lawler said that he had a friend who was awesome, and that Grandmaster Sexay was going to take on his friend that was awesome. That he had an awesome surprise. Lo and behold, it's Mike Awesome. I mean, everybody probably saw that one. And a bout that had terrible wrestling and not just a crowd heat. Mike Awesome defeated Grandmaster Sexay by pinfall with the Awesome Bomb. Match got a 42. Mike Awesome with a 52. Grandmaster Sexay with a 49. He debuted the Crusher gimmick. It got poor. And the storyline loses heat. Mike Awesome benefited from having a new move. And Nelson color commentary gave the match a boost. And this segment was supposed to be before that one. Basically, this is just Jerry the King Lawler. No, this is actually supposed to go after. So, Jerry the King Lawler comes down, and Mike Awesome is just beating the holy hell. And then Scotty 2 Hotty comes down, and Rikishi, and Mike Awesome just throws fucking Scotty 2 Hotty out of there. But he stands toe-to-toe with Rikishi. They lock eyes, and they start slugging it out. Rikishi seems to be getting the better of him, but Mike Awesome then rolls out of the ring, and he kind of, he's just like, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. He's pointing at Rikishi. He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. So Jerry Lawler has, I wouldn't say managing Mike Awesome, but he hired Mike Awesome to beat some sense into Grandmaster Sexay. And Rikishi and Scotty 2 Hotty come down to make the save. Rikishi locking eye to eyes with Mike Awesome. And we might get a future matchup from that. I don't know. We're going to have to see where this storyline goes. We go to commercial and we come back, and it is our main event. So I messed up on a few things here. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But in a decent match, the main event, Sid and Vader pick up the win against Bomb and Crush when Sycho Sid pinned Bomb with a double power bomb. Him and Vader pull off a double power bomb. Vader with the 84, Sid with the 88. Some ratings that should not be on Sunday Night Heat. And Crush and Bomb, Crush with a 52 and Bomb with a 50. This event's the 24/7 hardcore storyline, and they have excellent tag team chemistry. The Bomb Crushers. I don't know why I didn't change the name, but we move on to the next segment. And Shane McMahon comes down, and he's happy, and he celebrates in the ring with Sid and Vader. This will end the show. They got an 81. Not bad. Not bad little B show right there. We're going to go ahead and finish the show. And speaking of the Power Ranger, there he is. Ultimo Dragon. That is who Scott Steiner was talking about in his promo. As we know that he's beat Rick Steiner there. Shane Douglas extends his deal with the ECW roster. Exclusively written contract. He's going to be with ECW for a while. Let's see how long he's going to be there with them for. 2 years. Ooh, he's making some money. 2 years. He signed a 2-year deal, so Shane Douglas will be with ECW for the next 2 more years. He's doing great stuff in ECW too, by the way. Doing some great stuff. Let's see here. What else we got here? William Shatner retires from professional wrestling. WCW Saturday Night. Let's check that out. They got a 55. Sometimes the AI just, just kind of just does some weird booking. I guess I shouldn't talk, huh? But that is Sunday Night Heat, guys. Thank y'all for watching, like always. We're going to go ahead and save that. Thank y'all for watching, like always. Like and subscribe. It helps out the channel big time. Big time. If you're new to the channel and want to subscribe, click on Sunday Night Heat. It will be right here. It's the channel subscribe icon. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can catch all TEW and other video game content. Check out the playlist, guys. Go back and watch previous episodes. Go back, catch up from King of the Ring. Or if you want to watch all the episodes, go back and rewatch them. And check them out, man. And comment down below. It helps out the channel a lot. Liking the video helps out the channel a lot. But anyway, guys, this is Dylan the Villain. And like I always say, if you can't play with each other, do what I do, and play with yourself, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video. Later. Respect, love, peace, harmony. Blah, 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 blah. I'll see y'all, guys. Later.